Last year, the ministry, with assistance from the German Agency for International Cooperation, has been conducting stakeholder consultation with a view of drafting a national drought management plan and water policy. The United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification has funded the development of a national drought management plan. This policy is quite timely, as Grenada and several other regional territories are currently under drought warning, predicted by the Caribbean Institute of Meteorology and Hydrology and the World Meteorological Organization's Regional Climate Center. On Friday, February 1st, the Ministry of Agriculture brought together stakeholders, including NAWASA, the Caribbean Agricultural Research and Development Institute, together with consultant Dr. Everson Peters. Minister of Agriculture Yolande Bain-Hosford spoke of the need for Grenada to have a response plan in place in order to protect scarce water resource.
Is the implementation of a monitoring system to record the impacts on water supplies, soil degradation, and agricultural production. This will entail the collection of data on crops and vegetations, river flows, reservoirs, ponds, rainfall stations, pest diseases, livestock, and generating reports for dissemination to relevant stakeholders. One of the major challenges for Grenada is deriving a mechanism for the management of the limited amount of water available during a drought to the best advantage of the agriculture sector. The ministry is aware of the potential conflicts that can arise among different users of the same water source. Therefore, I wish to make a clarion call to all farmers to cooperate in the management of this scarce resource.
Consultant Dr. Everson Peters highlighted the areas to be covered under the policy framework to regulate water during the dry season.
The goal of a drought management plan is during a period like now that we want to ensure the greatest public benefit for domestic water. First of all, domestic water, people drinking water. Then we want sanitation. We don't want diseases to be breaking out in schools if there's lack of water. And then we want irrigation. So while irrigation is important during a drought, the most important thing is for people to have water to drink. So when there are going to be restrictions, the first priority NAWASA has is to make sure people have water, sufficient water, and safe water to drink.
Communications Officer at NAWASA, Jamelia Lewis-Samuel, provided further updates on the status of two of the water dams that services the eastern corridor of the island.
At the moment, we have two water systems that we had to institute valve regulation. The first one, the Les Avocats, effective the 17th of January, and then effective the 28th of January, we had to institute a valve regulation for the PTA Tang water system. And what is important to note at the moment is that those systems are the ones on the eastern corridor of the island. So it basically tells us that we are feeling the greatest impact of the drought condition on the eastern corridor of Grenada.
The possibility of long-term drought in the dry season is predicted due to a weak to moderate El Nino. Joseph Kador, GBN News.